Alright, so you guys are getting into what on the earthly calendar would be mid-September. Mid to late September? Yeah, mid-September.
Alright.
Yeah. So there's starting to be just a little tinge of autumn in the air. You know, it's cooling down a bit. The days are getting shorter.
Yeah, you could say that there's a nip in the air and that the cold won't be good for your crops. Never is.
What? This is Crusaders Kings shit, isn't it?
No, it's Skyrim.
Oh.
Like the guy who's like, there's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I second John's motion.
Alright, you guys are headed to the village of Lorana. Lorana, about 3 days north of Alba, traveling by cart. You take a winding road up through the mountains north of the hills north of town. And, just continue along your bumpy way. Lorana is also along the Mala River, which meets up at the Rixiv in Alba. So this is a pretty easy journey. You know. Not a whole lot of traffic, but still like a well-known safe road, at least until recently, and not often bothered by people. All right, so you arrive in the town sort of later in the afternoon. Not evening yet, but you know, like work for the day is winding down.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll get find a place to stay, and then we start investigating.
Mm-hmm.
If things are winding down, it might be a good time to find some people and a bit of, I don't know, free time when they could answer questions. So let's just saddle up at the inn, whatever we got here.
What's the inn called?
There's not really an inn in town. If you ask around a little bit, they point you at the name of. They point you to Widow Marvis's house. She has a nice shop. She has a nice big house in the center of town, but the place isn't so well traveled that they have a dedicated inn here. Just with the way like the roads and towns are spaced. Most people either stay at the town before or the town after, and the local inn shut down about 5 years ago. But Widow Marvis has a few extra rooms and things in her house since her kids have moved out and her husband's died, and she'll lend them out to travelers for just a little bit of coin and conversation.
Boodle-doodle-ding. Take that.
Yeah.
Boodle-diddle-dum.
Yeah, you see the old woman working in her garden, bent over as you guys approach. She looks up and looks at you. Oh, you want to stay?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes. Yeah, no. Please come in. She waves you in. I'm not a proper innkeeper, so I can't give you all the services and things, but I keep a clean house and I serve you meals.
That's all I can ask for.
It's splendid to hear. She hesitates looking at you, but then like...
Sparta gives her a great big shark-toothed grin.
Well, yes, I can put you all upstairs. 1 room, 2 room, 3 room. Have any of you married or?
No.
Arodies?
No, you're married.
I'm married, but not to either of you two.
Right, yes.
Damn. I was hoping something had worked out in the meantime.
So a boy's room and a room for the lady?
Sure.
Okay.
We actually have business in this part of the Venti lands.
Yeah.
Do you know of the Greenland brothers?
The Greenland brothers. It's not Greenland, it's Greenland.
Greenland.
Greenland, no D's.
Okay, Greenland.
Yes.
Okay.
What? Nothing. Okay.
No Kenneth involved.
Yes. I don't know them by name, but I heard there were a couple of bandits scoped up around here. I can't imagine why, though. There's not a whole lot going on in Lorana.
Any idea where they might be?
The talk I had heard from just my neighbors was that he was living in a cave. That they were living in a cave a bit out of town, or like something up in the hills.
Well, we might ask a few more people
Yeah.
to get a
Of
better
course,
idea.
of course, of course. I'll just be here cooking and working on things.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Was
Glad
it
to see you.
Marvis?
Marcus, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Widow
Mhm.
Marcus.
I wonder if you could use Smartie wrappers to roll a blunt.
That's not a good idea.
Oh no, I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said.
Well, I
wonder
mean,
if you
like you could, but you wouldn't be able to use it as a blunt because it wouldn't burn like very well.
I
don't know
agree.
why I checked the fridge. That's not my fridge anymore.
It would if you put lighter fluid in it.
Yeah, but that's also pretty unhealthy.
Yes, because burning plastic wasn't already going to give you cancer in 3 seconds.
I guess I've gotten kind of used to having like at least leftovers in that fridge too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my knees.
As the French say, c'est still a vie.
Yep. C'est la vie! Oh. And then I leap off the balcony and fall to my death.
One of my favorite random, like, completely not acknowledged Yahtzee jokes was in his Akunity review where he was like, and there's a bunch of lovely buildings for you to throw yourself off of to your death. And it was a picture, it is like a cartoon of the main character jumping off a building saying, I regret nothing in French. And it's like a second and a half cut. Like, you do not get much time to see it, but it's really fucking funny.
Yeah. But I was going for more of a like, you know, dashing thief is about to make his way away with the big treasure, and he's like, "Well, c'est la vie!" And then he jumps off of the balcony, and then he just fucking dies.
Jacques, did he? I think so, Henri.
Was that on purpose?
Oh,
I cannot imagine he was.
zut alors!
He was very confident. Like, if he isn't playing an elaborate trick on us, then wow.
I think he just messed up.
Did he expect something to be there?
He really fucked the poodle.
Mon Dieu.
Zut alors! I love it when you have to just piece that shit together yourself. Clearly, he must have thought something else was going to happen.
I think we finally destroyed Greer.
Greer's out of commi- So you guys are going to be going around town getting information on your marks?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, well,
Shall I roll a diplomacy check to gather information?
You know, it's almost as if that would be a perfect skill to use right now.
Amazing.
almost this.
Can I roll bluff?
You can.
Ooh. 24 on the assist.
Neat. So that turns my 24 into a 26.
Wow. Alright. And Spara, you bluffed for some reason?
No.
Okay.
Samara just goes around the village telling lies.
Just for fun.
Alright, yeah.
Because he's evil.
So you guys pretty quickly work out, yeah. The locals are happy to share information with you guys, even if Spar's got them a little creeped out there. They really want to deal with the situation quickly. Lorana is not a place that's equipped to deal with big-time criminals, and as far as the Greenland brothers are big-time. Yeah. So they found like a cave or something nearby, and people know this because a person matching the description of one of them was in town buying like rope and lanterns and things a couple days before they got word from Alba that the Greenland brothers were wanted and probably in their area. people know there are like some like sinkholes and things around, but like they didn't know there was like any substantial cave area to go spelunking in, so they were a little confused about this. Yeah, the Greenland brothers, they fled up here after killing a merchant while robbing his house. Yeah, Spar, this is related to things that you found out too, of course, but I'm just bringing the information up now since it's more relevant. They came here after robbing the place. The murder seems to have been an accident, but they also made very sure he was dead, so it wasn't just like pop him on.
Well, that's even worse. If they had just killed him, we would have had no problem.
Yeah. I mean, like,
It was not premeditated.
as far as the guard understands, he was just at home when they were not expecting him to be there. But it wasn't like a quick pop in the head, make sure he stays down, and if he dies, he dies. This was, he needs to be dead once they were caught.
Not a premeditated murder, though.
No. Or if it was, they also decided to ransack half the house anyways, and...
Yeah. All right.
The place wasn't completely cleaned out, you gathered, Spara, but, they probably just got antsy and left once they had enough or something. Maybe the murder threw them off their tempo.
Yeah, probably.
Little shits.
Generally, thieves don't like killing.
Alright, so now we just head out into the forest then?
Mm-hmm.
Try and find their abode.
Yeah. The Greenland brothers haven't been giving problems to people in Lorana lately, but, you know, they still have, like, tried to avoid dealing with that situation. People in town were even talking, like, maybe we should just sell them food if they come here so that, you know, they don't start anything with us. The Greenland brothers ran a bit of a gang in Alba too, and it's unknown if any of them got away and came up here. But yeah, so that's the situation.
All right.
So how do they know it was the Greenland brothers who killed the merchant?
One member of the gang was caught like the night of, and like they were able to work small details out of him that pointed strongly to it being them. Like technically they could be taken to trial and they all could be a big misunderstanding, but they were petty thieves, they had their eye on the place. They were planning on doing something like that night, according to the accomplice that they did catch. And then they took off, and someone matching one of their descriptions was seen in the town of Lorana. So, that is pretty strong.
Circumstantially speaking, it is likely that they were the ones who killed him.
Mm-hmm. And they are not interested in defending themselves in front of the law speaker or the court.
Yeah. All right. Well, we know where their cave is, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's
great.
do it.
Let's get ready. Well, I mean, let's spend the night. You know, get some sleepy times.
Somebody's taking a train to Sleepy Time Junction.
We gotta go off to Slumberland. Oh, I think those glasses are the ones.
Yes.
So you can take those back.
Somebody's
Though I wear them quite well too, if I do say so myself.
And you.
Marvis gets you up quite early the next day with breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. No sleeping in late for you. She's a traditional, old-fashioned woman.
Are you looking at me like I'm a late sleeper?
Is Spara not a late sleeper?
No, I didn't say he wasn't.
I thought we had established Spara sleeps at odd hours, but and that's fine. That's fine.
Oh no, he does.
Yeah. Michael's just being ashamed of himself.
He'll just still get uppity if you
Imply. Are you implying?
Come on, you know it's true. At least exply it.
You gotta love this kind of bullshit. Okay.
All right. Well, so after a delicious breakfast, we should start getting a move on.
Yeah.
Oh, Sparta needs to wash up. Is there a bucket and someone who can who can create water?
Don't you have prestidigitation?
think bards get that.
Nope.
No, they do.
Well, I don't know it.
Okay, well, I create water.
Why wouldn't you learn the greatest spell that ever existed?
Because.
Because grease exists, and that's better.
But that's not a 0th level spell. Prestidigitation is. Grease is a 1st level spell.
Listen, prestidigitation does not have significant tactical capabilities.
I guess.
Whereas such things as know direction, message, detect magic, and spark do.
Alright. So you guys are just gonna head out in the woods. Are you taking the horse and wagon with you? Girth
Yes.
and his cart? Alright. It's kind of rough backcountry, so that... Can you not make that noise? Can you not make that noise? Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No!
I would not expect that particular bag rubbing sound to irritate you that much.
Yeah.
If anything, that would count as a soothing sound to me. Was that checking to see how much damage you would have dealt to him?
It's checking to see something damage related.
Sorry about that.
Every time I see I see you lose your shit over one of those sounds that bothers you, I wonder to myself, I wonder if my skin's dry enough to do that horrid noise.
Mine certainly isn't.
Okay,
And
don't
your
do
reaction
that.
is always just so funny.
Why are you trying to make the noises now? You upset me. Why you do this?
Because we're awful friends.
Let's see if...
Which means we're great friends.
That's
I
not...
always liked this noise. I always found it really soothing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not.
It's more like cloth rubbing together, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like, because when I have curtains,
Certain kinds of
sometimes I do that.
Those old curtains.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so it's kind of dense and it'll slow you down to take the horse and wagon with, but you can make it work if you clear a path and are willing to put some backbone into it.
Can we call our wagon the Girth Mobile?
I mean, it's a free country.
Awesome.
Does anyone have rope?
I do.
Okay, good.
I have rope as well.
Spot has 50
I just
feet
wanted
of
to make
hemp rope.
sure we
Me too.
had rope to tie them up with should we successfully capture them and not brutally
Wait, if the
murder
rope is
them.
hemp, does that mean we can smoke it?
It's a free country.
You're not even a stoner. But then again, you're not even gay. You act like all the
But I was supposed to be on both counts.
Whatever.
You're
Alright.
not in a biker gang, but you definitely dress like it.
Alright, let's get us to this
Let's
cave.
keep going. Let's stop. Let's go away from that.
Let's stop torpedoing the viewership we give ourselves.
Let's make some survival checks.
Yeah. Like, I might not watch this if I'm this much of a shit.
I don't have survival training. so-
Then, okay. I mean, you can use it under untrained. I only got 5 though.
I guess I'll use it on trained then. I got 12.
17.
Add your wisdom, so you got
Well,
13.
yeah.
17?
13.
Alright. You guys managed to clear a good amount of forest. Yeah. And eventually you find one of those sinkholes the people were talking about. Yeah, it's just going down a little bit into the ground, like a cavity in the earth. You can see like water lapping up somewhere way down there, but you know, it's about 20 feet across and about 40 feet deep.
And it's all water at the bottom?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not quite the cave, but maybe you could poke around down there and it connects to something.
What do we do? Just draw straws, see who goes down?
I'll go down.
Okay.
Okay.
Lower
I'm-
rope.
Most confident in my ability to survive, I suppose. If need be, I can just channel energy. I don't know. Should one of you like hold on to the rope while I go down in there?
You could tie it to a tree.
You can tie
Yeah.
it to a tree.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just so they could start pulling me back up.
Yeah, I'll man the rope.
Okay. All right, let's take a peek. A peek into the depths.
All right, so you slip past
Priests of Palachi descend.
the grassy, mossy sort of lip down past, the partially exposed tangle of roots and soil and things, and then down past the layer of stone to land in cool water. A little repelling motion, I assume. Yep. All right. You are wet. The water is decently deep. Deeper than Emphasis tall, but you find a little rocky outcropping to perch on before you sink deeper into the water. The water is pretty clear and still.
Okay. All right. Do I see anything other than?
Yeah, can you roll a perception check?
I have awesome perception. Natural 20. So that's that's 29.
Right, so your elf eyes most assuredly see. Deep down under the water, you can see shimmers as if something's moving around down there. A little. It's hard to tell for human
Shape and
eyes.
size?
I mean, it's like you're seeing currents swirling at the bottom of this little area.
Oh,
Mhm.
like a whirlpool, or?
Almost.
But the surface itself is still.
Mm.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
But you can see some passages in and out under the water, like little cave mouths. One of them is decently close to the surface, but you would have to be fully underwater to pass through there.
Yeah, I can't really just swim down there. I mean, it seems like the
How long of a rope do you guys have?
you have a 50-foot rope and another 50 feet from my rope, so we could like tie those together if need be.
All right.
100 feet of rope.
Yeah, the 10 feet you're working with now is not enough to get down to that little cave mouth. It's only a few feet below the surface, but yeah.
Yes. All right. Seems to be a cave mouth down here under the water. Lots of cave mouths.
Any of them look promising?
There's one only about 10 feet down that I could probably look into. I need some more rope though. I could try passing.
Yeah,
I
let me
mean-
spool some out for you.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, Spot
Okay.
is going to give Enthus another
50
10
feet or something.
Yeah, or so.
Just to like tie the ropes
All
together.
right, Anthus, do you take off some of your robes and like heavy equipment?
Oh
and
yeah,
things?
yeah. I'm gonna take off.
Presumably
Like,
she isn't like bringing like her bow and
Her
shit.
her non-waterproof objects are
Yeah.
down here with her.
yeah.
All right.
She's actually bringing a horse.
Girth.
Just galloping into the freaking.
Yeah. Girth, still towing the wagon,
All right.
leaps over the bridgeman.
If I tug on this twice, I'm going to need you to start pulling me back.
Alright, that could... Wait, don't we have message? Can't you cast that? Would that
Yes.
work?
But I'll be underwater. I can't really speak.
Oh, yeah.
If
Alright.
you hear boom, boom, boom,
I suppose that'll be your message. Yes.
Alright, tug twice to let me know.
I mean, I guess we could have message be the way we do
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Just if
why
you
not both?
If
Why
you
not both?
if you hear frantic blubbering, please help me as soon as you can.
Understood.
All right, Enthus, you just drop in the water.
Yep.
Let's make some swim checks.
Woo!
I don't think we have ever had a swim check.
No, I think we have, but it was very long ago. It was like during either NQ 2012 or like back when Griffin was running the first game that I ever got involved in. Because I think we got into a flood or something.
Or something.
No. Don't.
I feel like a swim check came up at some point.
I think the only time any swimming happened was Saladria after she got fins. So I don't think we've actually.
She just got a speed then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first swim check in
Oh,
this group's history.
Damn.
I wish Kevin and Hans were here to see this. I'd like to thank the Academy, Nova, where I met my friends. Nothing else good about that place.
I would like to thank myself for being so great.
Yes, and smart and sexy, and I'd like to thank my penis for being so big. Okay.
Swim! That's a 13.
All right. Yeah, and this it's kind of awkward. Jesus, I don't even know if you like swimming or.
Yes,
if
she
you
has
do it
not
that
done a
often.
lot of swimming.
All right. Yes.
She's kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't so much swimming.
It's
as
also
it is,
cold.
Like, yeah, knowing how to like keep yourself relatively stable in the water while like moving along the wall face, but you make your way over there. Yeah. So you take a big breath and disappear into
Yep.
the. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
As you go deeper in the water, you feel a faint stirring of a current, like deep below you. But
Like it's
just,
pulling it all?
No. It's like water is swirling down around there, and like some of it comes up, and like,
Okay.
roils back and forth, but very faintly.
Well, water moves.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right. How long can you hold your breath before it starts to be a problem, Grim?
Oh, numbers. Let me look them up.
look at Pinto.
There he is.
There she
There she is.
Where is she? Oh, she's in the window.
Yeah. She's hanging out. Pinto, be careful. You're gonna hurt that plant. I know you want to butt everything, but.
Number of rounds equal to twice your Constitution score.
Okay.
If you take
The Constitution score, not your modifier.
Yeah.
yes,
So 20 rounds.
but only if you do nothing other than take move actions or free actions.
Okay.
These are.
If you take a standard or a full round action, the remainder duration is reduced by 1 round.
Okay. Well, I'm not fighting anyone down here.
Yep. All right. You pass into this little crevice. Yeah. So. About 30 feet in, the little tunnel you're moving in starts to pull up. Yeah, and you come up in an underground pitch black chamber, but one with air.
Okay.
for it.
You?
Well, since we've got message going,
Yeah.
I can say, oh my, I found
They're
air.
not actually very uncomfortable, and they're not.
That's good.
Does the passage continue?
They're actually comfortable.
There's more, it seems. How much rope do you have left?
How long? is the
40, you have about 20 feet left.
passage? We got about another 20 feet.
Okay, I can't go much farther. What is in here?
All right. It is pitch black.
Yeah, stupid.
It
Okay.
is utterly, completely,
Yeah.
painfully black.
If only I had light.
This could prove problematic.
Yeah.
I have torch and spark, but not light.
Yeah.
So getting that through water is gonna be.
I have a water skin. We could put my water skin around one of the torches.
Would that be watertight enough?
It's a water skin.
I mean, that's to hold water in.
Yeah, but I'm
Which means
like,
that it can then, by the
It presumably couldn't fit the entire torch inside.
No, you couldn't fit the whole torch, but you could fit the torch head inside and then
Yeah,
tie
but
it
can
off.
it make a tight seal if it can't close completely?
Yes.
I don't think so.
well, actually, if we keep.
Oh wait, I have dark vision. I have dark vision.
You have dark vision or
Yeah,
light?
I have dark vision. 60 feet.
Where'd you get that from?
Huh? Alternate racial trait called blended view.
Okay.
dark vision 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
I'm a filthy human, so I don't.
Okay, sorry, Enfys, yeah. You see the tunnel going up and away, like the sinkhole was sort of at the foot of a hill. You feel like this tunnel is moving up and into the hill a little bit.
Okay. I'm seeing a tunnel that moves up into the hill nearby.
Is there any way you can untie the rope and leave it around?
Is there?
To untie the rope from your stomach?
Well, I mean, is there a place that I could tie it to?
Oh, yeah, there's a stalagmite pretty close to where the water is.
Okay, there's a stalagmite I could tie it to. I guess, yes, we could run a rope through this entire passage if we wanted you all to get down here. I wonder if this is where they are.
Might be simple.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tie the rope here for now, and I'm going to take a somewhat closer look.
All right.
I don't really have any way of defending myself though, so I'm going to have to be careful.
I could run you a dagger.
I don't think a dagger is going to do much for me down here.
All right.
All right, well, I do that. What else? I'm just some watery tart coming out of the...
You're a watery tart and you don't even have a sword.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I should have brought Leofold's saber with me. Then I could have thrown it at someone. Alright, well, I'm gonna tie that up. I basically have none of my equipment right now, so I have to be careful.
Alright, yeah, so you walk along the passageway then? Deeper
Yeah.
into the duct.
Oh, by the way, I have bless and protection from evil prepared.
Right, it is chill and damp and you are wet and this is making you kind of upset, but
Yeah.
you squelch your way along in any case deeper into the earth.
Alright.
Alright, after a while, the passage you're in looks semi-natural, like this was a natural cave formation, but it's also pretty easy to tell after a while that it has been intentionally widened at some point, like there are narrow pinch points and evidence that there once were, but they have been knocked out and chiseled away.
Okay.
Roll a perception check.
Gladly. God damn it. Natural one, but that still brings me to 10. I probably don't see it though.
No.
Ugh. Gross.
Alright, you make your way past the thing. What prompted that perception check?
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually you emerge into like sort of a larger chamber. Still no light, but you can see like a long vertical shaft going up away from you here. And there's a rope hanging from above.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm still not really doing a message
Yeah.
with these guys, right?
There are a few other passageways leading off this room. No, you're not actively messaging them.
Okay. Alright, well, at the very least, I think I've proven that there are alternate passages. It'd be kind of dangerous to go any further on my own, though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go back for now. Do I get to make another perception check as I pass by this thing again?
No.
Oh, rats. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back then, tie the rope around me again and pull on it.
Alright, you boys get the yoinking.
Alright. You do a
big pull?
we do a big yank.
Yeah.
We make like a baseball team and yank.
Alright. Here we are.
Alright, after a bit of work, you pull up the catch of the day, a sodden and slightly chilly Infus.
Why, this one's
like
5 this one's 5 feet and 9 inches. Okay. Not very pleasant.
You doing alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Just need to dry off. I saw a. Well, it's very clear that people have been down there. The cavern seems to be mostly natural, but there was evidence of it being artificially widened. Also, I eventually came to this very big central chasm that seemed to have a lot of other passageways coming out of it. So we probably don't have to siege these people by going through a subterranean lake.
Alright. Well, then let's see if we can't find another entrance.
Yes.
Make this a little easier on ourselves.
This would not be ideal,
No.
I can assure you. I wouldn't
Though
want...
it might be useful to,
Remember this place?
I was gonna say, block this entrance off in case they know of it as a, they intended as an escape route. Should
It'd be a
anyone
pretty
come through this
cumbersome escape route. If they were taking that, we'd probably reach them before they got the chance to go through.
Perhaps.
Oh well, honestly, if they can make use of this passage to escape, then I'm going to give that to them.
Really?
It's not pleasant.
Alright. Let's find another entrance.
Yes.
Yes.
We search around for another entrance.
We search around for another entrance.
Alright, with Enthis's idea to look towards the top of the hill, you guys start
Yes, that's
working your
true.
way upwards.
We should look
towards
at that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just seeing all these posts that happened while I was distracted.
What posts? Chair, truth, fire, water.
Long ago, the four elements lived in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Chavatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he chanced.
100 years from now, my brother and I discovered the new Chavatar, a chairbender named Chang.
Ah!
Though his chairbending skills are great, he has a lot to churn before he's ready to change anyone.
You're not
Chai to leave, Chang shall change the world. Ah,
When you sneeze and fart at the same time, your body takes a screenshot.
Is the block party, are we allowed to go to that?
Yeah, you
Get
can.
food?
Yeah?
Do we want to get food from the block party?
Sure.
Alright, let's take a little break before we
The
resume
recess.
mountain exploration.
Mini Brioche.
How's it going this session, you guys? Do you like
Engineer space.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys are standing around a pit, a hole in the ground,
Have we started filming?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Fuck.
and you're all like, we should find another hole in the ground.
Yeah.
With less wet.
Because this one fucking sucks.
Yeah, this one's the fucking
It's moist.
It is damp.
It's too damp for me. I prefer my holes to be less damp.
Just gonna let that one sit for a minute. Alright, there we go.
Simon only goes in dry.
Just gonna let that one sit for a minute. Alright, there we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, we were gonna go towards the top of the hill
Yeah.
nearby and see if there was a cool little cavern up there.
So how do you search the hillside for holes?
By walking up it and looking to see if there were holes.
Yeah.
Like just straight to the top, or you like going back and forth, circling the whole thing?
Back and forth.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So you guys start working your way up the hill. It's slow going. For this part, I'm definitely saying you should leave the horse by the sinkhole or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tie it up with the rope.
Yeah. Nay.
Yeah. Keep a little bit of rope though, so we can tie those guys up.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could find some rope.
He's got a bridle you can tie them.
Okay. Then we'll just keep the 100 feet of rope.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Also, I'm sure the dudes here have rope because I think they bought some.
Yeah.
All right. So, about 3/4 of the way up the hill,
Yes.
yeah, you see the trees start to thin out, sort of. Like,
Yes. I'm just agreeing with you. Continue.
And as you push through that, at the top of the hill, you see a
Yes.
small set of standing stones set up in like a big circular shape.
No. Sparrow's blind now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. As far as eyes have been replaced by knives.
Honestly, I could have done a lot worse than this. I'll take it. Listen, just sort of like put me in front of an enemy and I'll lean forward.
Point me in the right direction. I'll give them the worst head by the viper of our lives. Eye socket bone is not thick. This will probably kill you.
Honestly, is the knife still attached to his optical nerve so he can only see things that the knives are stuck in?
That does not make sense. How is the knife attached to the optical nerve?
How are there knives for eyes?
They're just in there.
There are no knives. There are no eyes. There's just knives in their place.
Right, and I'm saying
He doesn't have control over them.
I'm not saying I can rotate them.
It's like someone took your eyes out and just put some knives in it instead.
Okay. Alright, so there's a small set of standing stones around the top of the hill in a little ring. When you eventually get up there to investigate, in the center of them there's another hole leading straight down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just straight down, no way of like climbing?
No, it's like a sharp incline curving around into the hillside. It's like an entrance and a path. It's pretty steep, and the ceiling is like uncomfortably low for going down, but you can get in that way.
Okay. What do these standing stones look like?
Okay, so they're just like sort of gray, vaguely oval-shaped stone that have been pulled to point upwards at the sky in sort of a standing location. This doesn't look like a standing stone ring dedicated to any of the Menti gods, or at least not in the way you recognize.
Okay. Well, might be a bit uncomfortably low for this ceiling, but it's certainly better than going through a narrow passage underwater.
Yeah.
So, why don't we go in?
Alright. Sparrow's gonna lead the way. Okay. Do we have a source of light for our roadies?
Torches?
Gotcha. Okay. So you all sort of start shuffling down this awkward path. Yeah. What's your marching order?
Spara, Anthus,
Anthus,
Erodes.
Okay.
How about Anthus in the back?
Why
Okay.
Anthus in the back?
Well, I mean, if we
Because
get ambushed,
she's-
I guess?
Yeah, she's less vulnerable to insta-death.
I guess.
Anthus in the back.
Okay. Erodes in the middle,
Yep.
where he can shed some light. Alright. Here we go. Well, so this has been a nice adventure so far. I got to go into a cave. And now I'm in another
Be
one.
wet.
Yeah. But, you know, I investigated.
That's true.
That was kind of fun.
What if mayonnaise came in toothpaste tubes?
I'm sure we'd get by. I just don't like mayonnaise in general, so like whether it's in a jar or anything else, I don't really. No thanks.
What if instead of like the crest complete 3 colors, you had ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise in there?
Now that I don't really like.
I don't care for this. But also, it's not a bad idea.
Of the coming of the Lord, He has trampled through the vineyard.
But like in terms of pure practicality, like getting those 3 condiments on my burger faster would be a plus. But also, no, fuck you.
He has loosed the fearful lightning of His terrible swift sword, and His truth is marching on. Glory, glory. Fuck you! They're coming in my games, doing my house, being like that. Fucking jackass. Words have consequences. Okay.
Oh yes!
Okay.
Yes!
I'm better now.
I love cursed shit! A cat, but instead of claws, human fingers come out.
Yeah, no, that's I can take that one in stride.
It's just Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's just a shitty cryptid.
You know, it's like how I would used to draw animals with very realistic human limbs.
Why?
You know? Like it's
Just
just
strong duck.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Or like
Now, if we're looking for actual cursed shit, that's a baby pelican.
I agree.
turns out testicle swan.
Testicle swan.
Okay.
Things you never wanted to know.
Perception checks.
Alright, so that's a 14.
15 for me.
Pretty good for you.
For you.
18.
Well, I mean, I guess for just a roadies, that's pretty good.
A bastard sword, but the blade is a potato peeler.
That's just funny.
That's just a roomie.
That's just funny.
Greer, you know what to do.
Potato.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So, Erodies, your elderly ears are ironically the ones that pick up a faint sound whispering up ahead in the darkness. Voices in the distance echoing through the cave, sort of blending with the sounds of dripping water and the footsteps of your compatriots.
Can you make anything out?
This tunnel twists and turns. It sort of like zigzags and doubles back on itself as it's going down into the mountain, into the hillside.
So it's hard to pick out any actual
you
words?
You don't have direct line of sight. Oh, you were asking if you could make out any sounds.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe Erodi speaks this language. Greer, can you just run through what Erodi speaks to begin with?
You got Ingorsk and Menti.
Check where on here languages written.
I don't know. If you had a character sheet, there'd be a nice little section.
I have a character sheet, you fucking cunt.
But if you like had like a real one, then you could just like look down and be like, oh hey, there they are. Instead of having to be like, hey,
Yeah.
let me use this
It
garbage
do be
trackpad.
like that.
Like, I'm like, oh, what does Enthus know? Oh, Ingorsk, Menti, Elven, and Celestial.
How
Wow,
about that?
it's very... How about
Instead of here, let me scroll with a mouse pad.
I cannot find what languages I know.
What's his int bonus?
it? It's 14, so it's
Yeah.
plus 2.
Okay.
So he has Ingorsk and Menti, we know that for sure, so you'd have one more.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I think we decided Dwarven.
Dwarven.
Why does Spada have the same int as you?
We all have 14 intelligence.
Why is Spada as smart as you? That wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm not that smart. I'm just very charismatic.
Yeah, well, as it stands, you don't really know what this is. It's distant and muffled, and it's not a language you think you know to begin with. So.
Okay. Well, we know that there are people here.
Yep.
Does it sound like humans?
So like how far? So we're walking down a
Humanoids.
corridor. How far down the corridor does it seem like the sounds are coming from?
It's really hard to tell underground, but it's not like right around the corner, but it's not at the edge of earshot exactly. So you could probably go another 40 feet along the corridor before
Is
you
there
turn.
a corner soon?
Yes. I mean, there's corners about every 20 feet.
Yeah. Spar can be our scout if we need
Yeah,
to.
I can stealth.
So okay, because the idea that I had was we find some place. We come to the next corner. We find some place to put a torch on the other side of the corner,
Oh, and we just corner bang him.
and then we make a noise and then corner bang him.
Okay.
Or Spada could sneak in.
Yeah, we can send you in to sneak.
Calls, opinions.
Okay, so wait, what was your plan exactly?
Put a torch down, make a noise.
Maybe we can show some leg or rubbies.
Look at all those gray hairs.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'd like me a bite of that.
I feel like sexy erodes keeps getting mentioned at a disturbing
Has it
frequency.
happened before this? I hope not.
The belly dancer. There was some sort of like exotic dancing as bardic performance.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
That
right.
joke. Yeah.
You were gonna do stripper erodies. Erodies?
Arrowdies.
Trying to figure out if that's a pun on error or eros.
Erotic.
It's
Yeah,
erotic,
erotic.
yeah. So arrows.
Okay.
It is an error. Alright.
But it is also an
Yeah.
error of
So,
humankind.
The plan they are proposing is to waggle a torch around around each bend in the corner and see if that provokes a reaction.
Okay.
Oh no, the plan was to find somewhere on. So we're coming to corner.
Uh-huh.
There is wall in front of us.
Mm.
That is therefore on the other side of the corner.
Yes.
So we find some place to put the torch there. We then, and so that we're not like obviously giving our position away by the presence of there being light, but we can still see,
Okay.
or I can still see. And then we make noise to attract them to us. They will be drawn towards the torch as they're coming around the corner, not necessarily looking at us.
Okay, so you're clustered on like the right-hand wall. The torch is on the left-hand wall, a ways up from you. Then you make the noise,
Yes.
and they come up and they see on their right a torch in front of them, and they're like, what's that?" And then you guys hit them out of their left-hand side from
Yes.
the dark. Okay, I get what you're talking about. Good tactical sense.
Okay.
Or we can send Spar in to do his sneaky.
Yes.
Might be good at least to have.
spy.
Think sneaky might be more effective.
Yeah. At the very least, we should have Sparrow go in and take a look. You know, get
Spar's
it.
got dark vision?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, stealth is the plan?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright. It's a 14.
Should I go check on him?
Is this an abusive relationship?
No.
I did give you that 12-inch nail shiv, so, you know.
Oh yeah.
You need to go enforce the law of the house on them.
No. I'm not doing that.
Stop being such a pushover, Simon.
No, I'm not. I'm not
You're
going.
an asshole.
I'm not going to stab people.
You don't have to. It's round and cylindrical. There's no blades on it, so you can also just beat them with it. It's fine.
I don't want to do that either.
You could just threaten them. don't have to actually cause physical
I also
harm.
don't want to threaten people.
Well, that's your problem.
So much fun.
No.
Alright, Spara, you're sneaking up ahead. Can I get you to roll a dank stealth roll for me?
Oh, didn't
Yes.
he just? Or
What did you just? Did
Yeah.
I just?
I don't think you just.
oh, I think we were distracted.
Okay.
I believe he did,
Yeah.
and it was a 14.
Yes, that is true.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Spara, you are the knight. And underground, so like that's like that's
double
really
knight.
hard.
That's, yeah. It's like,
Yeah. You slip in, your dark coat blending in perfectly with the dark walls and the general. It's just dark in here, man.
the dark and dark with dark and
Mhm.
darkness. Darkness imprisoning me. All I see, absolute. I don't know the words.
Well, you're also moving slowly, keeping yourself to the ground and everything, which is good.
Yeah.
Because even absolute darkness can't save you from special enemies. All right. So you were away from Erodies and Enthus. There's an uncomfortable moment where like you focus on your dark vision, but you can still sort of see regular light, and that's like
Weird, somewhere in
Yeah.
between.
technically dark vision is kind of always there, but your brain can just focus on one or the other as is
Yeah.
appropriate. Yeah. But you round that last corner and you see four? No, okay, one's leaving. But there are 3 figures in the dark in this room up ahead of you. This room is sort of laid out in a large circular shape. There's another passage leading out on the other end of it. In the center is a large stone slab altar type thingy, but there's lots of little odds and ends, cups, glasses of something, a bottle of wine, you think, and some meat on a plate or whatever. There are also candles there, but they've all been extinguished. Around the room you can see bedrolls and a few crumpled figures there, blood on the floor. It's kind of hard to see liquids with dark vision in this situation, but yeah, that's blood by the crumpled bodies. The 3 figures standing there are a little, about human size, sort of slim and lithe. You can pick out pointed ears, you think.
Elves. Oh, Drow? Drow?
It's completely dark in the room, so these are either weird elves or...
Drows.
Wait, you can see in the dark, so... they could just be Anthus's relatives.
And this, I'm gonna stab your relatives now.
Don't.
Alright.
Yeah, they haven't noticed you. They're speaking in a language that seems to be mostly whisper, but they aren't. They don't seem to be obviously trying to conceal their voices. Like Undercommon, which is what they're speaking, just has a lot less the vowels are often spoken hushed and just quieter.
Yeah, these are Drow. We're dealing with some Drow here. What if we just, we're not finding the Greenland brothers at all? We just stumbled into the freaking Underdark.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh dear. That's no
Not
good.
getting paid for that.
Alright, so that was 3 figures,
Yeah.
several crumpled bodies, all with blood near them. Alright.
Ooh. I bet the Greenland brothers got killed by the Drow.
I bet so too.
I don't know. Do you think you could maybe investigate those bodies and just be like, I'm just gonna take these heads?
That's a
That's a very Denished thought of you.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Are any of the bodies close enough for me to see anything on them, or would I have to get
None of
close?
them. It's hard to tell because a lot of you saw a sketch of what they look like based on the recollections of people in town and things. None of these guys seem to obviously match the description, but again, it's dark and you can't really see colors with dark vision. But at a guess, you'd say that none of the bodies visible to you in this room are that. However, the Drow are all clustered around someone by the opposite entrance, or they're clustered around something on the floor.
Well, now we know the
Drow
Drow.
dimensions. Yes, you know they're Drow, you dumb motherfuckers. They're all clustered around something by the opposite side and just chatting about something. Occasionally one of them will point at it, and like looking down the hallway.
God, okay. My player brain is saying, go back to the group and inform them of the situation. But caveman brain is saying, go up and sneak attack one of them!
You can still sneak attack after talking to the group. Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah, also you don't have sneak attack.
Yeah, but I have studied target.
Yeah, I suppose. But
So I could just attack from behind.
yeah, you'd get them off guard, so flat-footed.
Yeah, so, free study.
Yeah.
Alright, Spot is going to slide back out of the room and slide back into the DMs of his two party members.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And inform them. 3 figures, pointy ears, weird whisper talking. Do I know what Drow are? I assume I must.
You probably know what Drow are, yeah. That's not...
Pretty sure they're
super
Drow.
knowledge.
Oh, Drow.
Would you put my phone charger?
Ah, Drow.
Bunch of crumpled figures on the ground. Seem to have left their blood out on the floor.
Ugh. Did we have to run into... I had a feeling when I was down under there that I might have wandered into the Underdark. Amakar is where Drow come from. Well,
What's the plan? Should we just light all our torches and throw them in there? Blind them?
Drow do not like light. I don't think a torch would be enough to stun them, though.
5 torches, though.
I'm not sure.
Do you have a spell that can create a bright light?
I don't.
We already went over this, and I don't.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I thought that was for continual
Yeah.
light sources. A bright flash will leave them dazzled.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation!
Yeah.
Prestidigitation can't make all... You need spells that specifically say they create a strong light.
Like daylight.
Yeah.
So
And apparently not even say fireball makes enough light for this because
If you had fireball, I would probably let that work because,
that's just silly.
you know.
And it gives fire attacks a little more versatility because most things resist.
Yeah. A strong enough fire attack would work, but I don't know that any of you have powerful fire spells right now.
All right. Well. I mean, I think we could take on 3 Drow, but we don't want to be too hasty.
if only you didn't need line of sight to send a message.
Oh yeah.
What were you planning on?
I could try targeting one of the Drow with message and luring them out into a pre-planned trap. But I suppose we could just make a lot of noise and
Yeah.
let's see if Spar, can you find any spots near one of these corners that you could hide in such that if Enthus and I did the corner gank, you'd be behind the Drow.
Can I roll for that?
Just sneak around to a position to...
Like, sneak into the room and wait on a wall so that when they make the noise and get corner ganked, I can rush in behind them.
Okay. Now, remember, Drow can see in the dark. You would know this. So, you're not hiding in a dark room, you're hiding in a perfectly well illuminated room. So, you can definitely do this and attempt it, but it would be kind of hard to do unless you think you're really good at sneaking.
I have a +9 on sneak.
Yeah.
That's pretty substantial.
Yeah. I think you have a good chance of doing really well. And you're fighting against their perception, which could be decently high. I think they might have keen
Yeah.
senses, but you're at least on par with them.
Fuck it, let's try it.
Okay.
All right, so we'll just stick around the corner then.
Sparrow roll, your stealthy stealth.
21.
Damn. Alright. Spara, you creep back into the room. Their conversation seems to have died down a little bit. One of them is like tapping their arm, looking impatient. Yeah, you can see two males, one female. All decked out in their drowy gear. Not that you know what drow equipment looks like, 'cause you haven't met one before. But you creep along the floor. You actually, like, I'm imagining you get down hands and knees to like crawl under their line of sight to like the stone altar in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And so you've gotten yourself in a position where they're not going to see you if they look to the entrance, and if they leave in a hurry, you'll probably be able to like slip around the side or
Perfect.
something like that if you need to.
Alright.
Okay.
I think we would have, before Spotter left, you would have stated,
The plan.
yeah, wait a little while.
Yeah, we're right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right.
Then
Like there's 20 feet to the first turn and then 20 feet to the second turn up from this room. So where are you guys in that? Around the first turn, around the second turn?
Around the first turn, like as
Okay.
close as we can get to.
no, because then we can't plant the torch without.
Are we luring them over here?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, so
I sneak into the room, you two lure them out of the room, and then I pop up behind them.
Okay. Okay. Guess I wasn't paying complete attention. Sorry. All right. Well, we can work this.
so second corner from the room.
Mm-hmm.
Plant the torch on the far side of the corner. The two of us are hiding-ish. And we're not like super hiding, but we're behind the corner so they can't see us.
Yeah.
Weapons out.
So
I'm
first
gonna-
turn, second turn, lanterns here.
Yeah. Important question is, how are we gonna make our noise?
Oh, also, I'm gonna tap you with some guidance and virtue. Well, I guess that would have been expended on your stealth roll. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tap us at least with virtue and guidance,
Okay.
so that we have
I
a
mean,
little.
you can have discussed the plan beforehand, but retroactive casting is not a precedent I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Okay. So we got that squared away. I suppose we could just shout to make the noise.
Emtus, don't you have that ability that allows you to summon a crew?
I have to prepare that. And I've specifically said that I did not prepare it today. I have create water. I could just like,
Just splash a bitch.
just make some splashy noises. Because then they might not think it's a humanoid. I don't
I
know.
don't think that's significant enough.
I guess.
Find a place where you can make a small pool with the water, then we throw rocks at the pool, make splashy noises.
Okay.
Not
Like a little bit of a groove. I mean, we'd be able to find like if I just put some water into a certain area, that eventually just make a little bit of space that we could put something in.
actually the water is probably not right. Let's just throw a couple rocks at the wall
Yeah.
of the.
Okay.
So yeah. So Ents and I throw rocks at the wall.
Alright. A
And
few of them
then-
skitter harmlessly, but one of them does a great rolling spin and bounces up the wall with a loud thwack. It echoes down. Spara, you hear the conversation from the drow stop.
I'm gonna start casting biting words.
And then a few quick words between them, and then the patting of feet coming around you. Spry, you're just pressed up in the alcove there like chit. God, yeah. Heart beating, you know. Not absolute terror, but this is the kind of stressful situation.
Been about a month since this happened.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So they walk by and completely miss you nestled in your alcove. Yeah.
Alright, so are you
One of
coming up
them's got
behind
a
them?
crossbow, another has drawn his rapier. The female one is walking behind them a little bit, tapping her hand uncomfortably at her side.
Okay.
Alright, I should probably sketch all this out if we could clear off the center.
Clear the board. Map-based combat.
Yep.
Something Cole has never had.
In an enclosed area. It's like a dungeon.
What the fuck?
We have to stop playing this game, guys. We have to stop. I just wanted to find some paths. Nobody told me there would be dungeons and dragons.
We don't know about the dragons yet.
Okay, yeah, I know.
You know, one thing I'm kind of
Don't
sad
jinx
about
it, you know,
is that-
knock on wood.
Yeah, so let's see.
I think that is as good of a
Angle.
angle as we're gonna get.
An angle of the dangle.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna use this D24 to represent the torch.
I don't care for this.
And you've stuck it on the wall with something? Or?
Yep.
Jammed it.
Because he's that fucking strong.
Find a crack.
Alright,
God,
yeah.
Spry
After a little
really
bit
does
and
look like a
stuffing.
tall boy.
He's being very sneaky. He's like pressing himself so hard against the wall that he's elongated.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You find a crack, and after some wedging, you're able to get the torch in. Alright, so roundabout when these guys round the corner and see the torch, there's a word. One of the one in the front hisses a loud word, and they all get real quiet and start edging back and like oozing up against the wall, like looking up at that. As far as you can see this, at this early as you can. They seem quiet for a few moments. Then the one in front starts creeping up. He gets low to the ground. He's like looking up at the torch and starts peeking around.
He peeks around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's the point when we have to strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so initiate surprise round.
Okay.
Alright.
How about I start
I'm gonna
Bardic
give him-
Inspiration first?
A reflex save to see if he's like he's expecting someone, but this is still a situation where you sort of have to drop. Does this sound fair? Or?
I'd probably just give him a perception check versus our stealth.
Okay. Roll the 1, yeah, Emphas, you get the drop on him. Holy shit, yeah.
Sweet.
You,
All right.
Honestly, you could like do a Hulk Hogan leg drop on this guy.
Yeah, better for you to go
Oh
first.
God!
Yep. So I spend my surprise round action to inspire courage.
Okay.
It costs me nothing because it's surprise round and I have battle cry. Also, it's a +2 this round.
Do
Oh,
I
really?
get that?
Are you
If you
within
can hear it.
earshot?
If it's echoing down here,
Yeah.
which makes sense, you can
Alright,
hear it.
Aroli's loud, Aroli's voice, I'm guessing when he's using bardic performance, is like not the frail sort of warble, the frail warble of an old man, but it gets louder, younger, more vibrant.
Well, I think it's still old, I think.
I kind of thought of it as like it still sounds old and it's not. There's more energy behind it, but it's not much louder. It just carries an impossibly long distance.
Yeah. Alright, it's not really that the sound of his voice changes as much as there's a quality to it that makes you pay more attention to it when
Yeah.
he's using a bardic performance and your mind locks onto it.
All right, so it's
So the sound is very distinct and kind of startles the guy on the ground, so he is caught unawares when Enfys
All right.
does her Enfy thing.
All right, so
Do I get
this
to
is
be part of this surprise round?
As soon as you hear, you know combat's starting, so you can roll initiative with these guys, yeah.
okay. But whatever you were doing, I'm acting after. I think we're both acting after Rhodey. So should we roll initiative now or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a 14.
17.
11.
11? Alright, well, we're all gonna act after you.
So you two drop to 10 and 9, respectively.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the draw go last, because wow, these guys have not been rolling well.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did they fail initiative too?
Well, you can't fail initiative.
They rolled a 3 on their initiative check.
Okay, so we get to act twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
alright. Okay, so I'll go next then. I'm going to drop my saber right on this guy's fucking head. And I get +2 on both, right?
Yep.
Attack and damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is still only a +3 to hit. But at level 1, it's not so bad.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna give him a +5 because he did the creep close to the ground thing to try and be stealthy.
Okay,
+2.
well let's...
So +5 total.
Okay, that's only 14.
Yeah. So despite that, he shoves back on the slick rocks and like gets sort of back up on his feet and draws his sword.
Damn it!
And starts yelling things at his compatriots. He's like backpedaling down the hallway.
Breach of secrecy, breach of secrecy.
Yep.
Data plunge.
Yeah. These guys are.
It's not his turn yet, though.
Yeah. Spara, what are you gonna do to even the odds?
Move. Can I do that?
Surprise round, you only get a standard, but you can do a partial charge as a standard action. It's a weird rule. I'm gonna look that up. I know it exists, and it's basically relevant for zombies and surprise round.
The two main food groups.
Because zombies only get a standard or a move action a turn because they're slow.
And are a good source of protein.
He can move this far for now. If we have to, we can say Spara was like creeping behind them because I just want to keep things moving.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I'm pretty sure it's 15 feet or so, but
alright.
I
well,
can't find
perfect.
the exact rule.
Whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to study this lady at the back.
Oh yeah. You study this attractive drow woman's behind.
I'm gonna do the Michael Myers. Claudette, stare at your butt.
God, it's so on brand for a bunch of drow.
Alright, so
Alright,
hit her.
and then I'm going to
You're gonna hit that from behind?
I'm gonna hit it from behind.
God, I'm just a 14-year-old, aren't I?
With my rapier. Oh, there's another joke in there. We're gonna skate by that one.
So you're getting a +3 right now.
Yeah. So yeah, +2 from you, +1 from my study.
She flat-footed?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
she know I'm there? If not, no.
Yeah, all right.
So
Would I have hit that
flat-
guy if he was flat-footed? Okay, I rolled a 14.
Oh yeah, you would have.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
Then
Sorry about that. I'm just gonna let Enfys roll damage and then
No.
do your attack.
Okay, so this is, 1d6 plus 2. 3 damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a gold school dinosaur. Oh. Dear Lord, this is stupid.
True beauty.
Alright, Enfys, yeah, your sword cuts a nasty gash in his face, but he still does his
Okay.
skitter back thing and can get to his feet.
Okay. Well, I drew some blood.
Yes.
All right, let's get to Spara.
Yes, Spara. Meanwhile,
All right, Spara. Meanwhile,
back in the jungle.
rolls to hit the madam in the back.
That's a 19.
Oh.
That's a crit. Roll to confirm.
Baby got back.
Baby got back.
Oh, come on. That's an 18. So,
You crit. Yes.
all right, so this is at a plus.
Oh my God, Becky.
All right, so you get 2d6
2d6
plus 4.
Yep.
plus 4 damage.
Yeah.
And then
whatever.
plus 2
Plus
from your
2
study
from
target.
my study target. So
Well,
Plus 6.
study. Oh no, study target isn't. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Just dice.
So
that
this
doesn't
is
get
2d6
multiplied.
plus 6.
2d6 plus 6.
All right.
All right.
So 7 plus 6.
13 points of damage.
Yes. All right, Spara, you move up quickly, and just as she's starting to realize there might be a sound behind her, you go all in for that stab. Catches her in the back, slightly to the right of her spine. She screams horribly and stumbles and falls down quickly. There's just a horrible shriek from her. But she's down in round 1. This
Not
guy
even round 1.
spins around. Yes, spins around.
Round 0.
This guy is spinning around, but since Spara's going to get to act again before he gets there, yeah.
We still get flat-footed on these guys.
Yep.
Just a like a bounce forward, like a full lunge. Oh, perfect. All right. Do I go now then?
No, it's Erodi's
It's
turn.
Erodi's turn, right? Yes.
5, 10, 15.
Fighting words?
I now unleash my biting words.
Does that provoke an AF?
It would, but he's still
It's
flat-footed.
flat-footed, yes.
End.
All right.
Living.
I think that's
That gives the spell the evil descriptor and nothing else.
Okay, that's going to be a solid 14.
That beats their flat-footed AC. That one is like spinning to get to Spara, his crossbow at the ready, but then...
15 because of Bardic Performance, but yeah.
All right.
And then 1 on my d6, but I get plus 7, so that's still 8 damage.
Yes.
He's not
And
dead.
then he's caught by a horrible wave of pointed, very
Sharp
pointed
sounds.
words, yes. And he stumbles and, coughs blood out of his mouth. Tears of blood come out of his eyes, but he's still, on his feet, raising his crossbow, trying to deal with Spara. Which is utterly irrelevant, because we go back to Erodi's for this... Oh, right, no, Erodi's just...
We go to Enthus.
Enthus.
I'm going to go around and I'm going to try to get this guy again. It's not a +2 anymore, though.
Nope, just
Sadly.
plus 1.
Okay, no, that's not going to hit. I miss.
What's the total?
It was a 6 on the die, and that's
So,
not
9.
going. Yeah.
All right. No, sadly, he's on his feet now. He's got his shield up, and he catches the lash of the saber on that.
Okay.
Yeah. He sees you a bit more clearly now, and his eyes just narrow and the most pure racial hatred, the most pure North Ireland kind of expression of you fuckers as he works out what you are, and he yells another word in Undercommon, which you recognize because Undercommon and Elvish distantly
Enwa?
related. Oh my god! Yeah, Enwa. No, he would use Enwa for any of you, but you're an elf. And
Yeah.
he screams elf in a word that you sort of recognize as the Elvish word for elves.
Yeah.
What is Enwa?
Enwa is just surface dweller.
Ah.
We can have them say that if it really makes you feel good. Yep.
All right.
Sweet.
All right. So Sputter will do a 5-foot step, study target, and an attack.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So +1 from you.
Yep.
+1 from me for a total of +2. Those is.
So it's a 5.
Damn.
So no. You have +4 from just your base attack bonus and your dexterity. Then you get these two sources. So that brings it to 11. Probably still not enough to get him, but
No.
Damn.
So the guy is stumbling, but he manages to avoid the second blow, the second thrust of your rapier. And yeah, he's raising his crossbow because that guy just voiced him, but there's still one of his friends in between him and them, and you're right in the way. I believe that means it's finally the Drow's turn.
well, we got rid of their
the enemies can actually get a chance to act. We have failed as tacticians.
Yes. I'm really sorry if this isn't scratching your combat itch because you just.
Oh no! This is the type of combat I want with our roadies.
Yes.
Is just
It's the character you've built, it's what
Yes.
he's good at, and it's what you're good at as an experienced player, so I think it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
if I was playing a barbarian who was just supposed to charge into combat and kill things, I'd be more disappointed if combat.
We have a priest, a very old man, and an assassin. You don't fight fair.
We fight smart, and we're very good at it.
Yes. Okay. Michael, crossboy, pulls the trigger on you. Or, yeah.
He's gonna need to get a little bit of
5-foot
a.
steps.
That's still
Around
within
the
range.
corner.
That's still within range for him, isn't it? For Spar to get an AOP.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pulling the trigger on a crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
You know, he's gonna go down next round anyways. I think he's gonna still take it. So Spara, he pulls the trigger.
Oh, I get an AOP?
Yeah. Does that resolve before his attack, or?
Yes. An AOP interrupts whatever you're doing.
Yeah, like he's getting ready to aim.
Mhm.
It's not that he's pulling the trigger. He's
Yeah.
like,
All right. You see him raise the crossbow as he steps further up the hill, and you get
Alright.
another chance.
Plus 4 plus 1.
6. You're at 6.
Plus-
Does he get the study target bonus this round too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still studying the target.
Okay.
Alright,
That's too bad. That's only 10.
10.
All right.
It's kind of like Bardic Performance, but just one person. Well, just against one person.
All right. God damn. Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right, Spar, you feel the crossbow bolt whizzing past your ear. It clatters uselessly to the ground in the other room. The Drow just curses in Undercommon, which is a fantastic language for cursing, and drops his crossbow. All right. This guy in the front finally gets his turn. He tries to lunge between the wall and the roadies to hit Enthus, because she's caught his ire very completely right now.
Okay, well, I'm glad he's attacking me.
Yes.
Or do you swing your wrench like a goddamn madman because they killed your baby?
So many 6s! What? He gets an 8. That doesn't beat Enthus's armor.
Nope, I just whap his sword away with mine.
There is-
Enthus parries, but not a technical parry. 'cause
Yeah,
That's an action.
yeah.
There is so much spaghetti coming from these draws right now.
Oh.
Back to the top!
Back to the top. Fucking the roadies. What do you do with your...
What do you do with your life?
Well, I could either go for the ridiculous strategy of trying to hit the fucker with
I
a
think-
longsword,
I think you and I need to switch places.
or I could do the much more sensible strategy of pretend like I'm trying to hit the motherfucker and instead assist your next attack. Which I think
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that.
Alright.
So I do what appears at first to be a wild lunge and swipe my longsword. Has no real chance of hitting him, and I immediately cover myself back up with my shield as a way of
He
opening
raises
him
his
up.
shield against the blow, but...
And that does not beat a 10. I do not successfully assist.
Alright, yeah. He starts jerking his shield up, but then switches his eyes back to the more competent fighter and gets it back in a better position.
Okay, let's see if this competent fighter can actually succeed.
Yes.
I'm only operating at a +2 to hit him right now.
Mhm.
Because Masterwork and then Bardic Performance. Nope.
No. Ouch. Spara. Let's take care of some business back there.
All right. 5-foot step.
You step over the leader's body. She lies whimpering and cursing slightly on the ground. A hand is pressed to the gaping wound in her back.
If this doesn't provoke any sort of AOP, Spar would probably...
He doesn't have a weapon in his hands anyways.
Would probably sort of, would not kick so much as drag his foot across her face as he stepped by.
Yeah, there's a small... There's noise of distress that comes from her at that point, but it's really nothing compared to the stab. So...
Alright, and I'm going to roll to hit this fool.
Plus 6.
16!
Yes, that beats his armor class.
Alright.
I don't think it's possible for you to not
1d6
knock him
plus 2?
Yeah.
Yes, plus 2. Yes, plus 2. 5.
Okay.
Wait, do you not get the... Oh, wait, no, yeah, the extra d6 is crit damage. Okay, yeah. My brain has studied target in as pseudo sneak attack, so it keeps thinking there should be d6s on it. But
Would that there were d6s on it.
Once you get to 3rd level, you will.
Yeah.
Slayer doesn't get as many sneak attacks, but
I
it also
actually
gets full
buffed these
back.
guys. I want you to know, I actually buffed them.
Is that bitch dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Awesome.
Yeah, he goes down.
like, just give them an extra level or 2 each.
Yeah, it was mostly just extra hit points.
Alright. At this point, the toil of combat, the excitement and toil of combat, the adrenaline is starting to make Spara sweat that weird, oily, smoldering chemical
Grease
mixture.
boy.
That weird, like, flammable,
Yeah.
smoldering chemical.
To the point where if you put a match to his skin, his entire body would kind of be lighting up like an oil fire.
It would be momentary, but it would happen.
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of like when you see oil burning on top of water.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not actually enough to scorch his skin, but like it's still
Actually,
there.
fun fact: there are certain chemicals that if you don't have hair on your body part, so like if you're a child and don't have significant body hair, you can like dip your hand in certain flammable chemicals, put them on a flame, and it'll catch on fire and burn itself out so quickly it won't do anything to you.
Wow.
Feynman learned that, and then learned out the hard way that it's not fun once you have hair on your body.
Oh, I'm sorry, Feynman.
Because Feynman.
So,
Anyone who said geniuses all have to be antisocial, shut-ins who sweat and get uncomfortable on girls. They never met Feynman. He was a polymath.
He studied many things, including women.
Yeah. He slid up to the bar like, "Hey babe, I'm about to solve the 2-body problem tonight." Are you down with some brownie in motion? Not all girls are.
Let's keep going. It's this
Okay,
guy's turn.
yeah. We gotta keep killing.
alright. So
We gotta keep killing so we don't remember our anger.
So the smoldering sweat has started to drip off of Spara, and with a great big greasy smile, he drives his rapier all the way through the next guy.
Yeah. All right, that guy just and crumples like a stack of cards. He didn't get out of stabbing range in time. His hand drops from his rapier and he slumps to the ground uselessly. All right, just boy in the front now, and
He's surrounded though.
yeah, he is regretting leaving his guard down for the old man and goes for one desperate swing at Erodies. Does a 13 beat Erodies' armor class?
Just got me.
Just got you. All right.
Holy shit, one of them might deal damage.
Yeah. 26. 6. All right, that guy
I
whips
am at 0.
That guy whips his rapier around and catches Erodies pretty heavily in the thigh, just missing the femoral artery. Arothes, knowing what that kind of wound does, I assume you just clamp that and you're done for now? Or how do you handle it?
My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
As
I can heal
yeah.
you after this.
As the sword gets pulled back out, clamps his hand on the wound. You can surrender now if you want. I might go easy on you.
Intimidate check. Oh! It's a 1!
That's hilarious. He also doesn't speak Menti or Angorius.
So you just came off kind of lame.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry because you didn't understand that.
I am, however, then going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
You can do that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you had Cure Light.
He
Yeah.
does.
I have Biting Words and Cure Light. Though this technically would provoke an AI.
Yeah, it technically would. Are you sure about that? What's Arothes' con?
It's like 7.
Okay. So
Great big John Cena, are you sure about
a
that?
crit will kill you.
True. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna fight defensively then.
But then fall over
Because
because he's at 0.
fighting defensively is standard action. I thought it was just a thing you could do if you weren't taking an action.
Okay.
So, you're fighting defensively. That's
Yes.
not a standard action. So
Correct.
you won't just keel over and die.
Correct.
Arothes, you're treading that fine.
It's my turn. Do you want me to heal you or do you want me to attack?
Would the heal provoke an AOP around the corner like that?
I mean, if I can hit him from here, then he can AOP me.
Yeah.
You could 5-foot step.
I was
and then-
pretty sure it would.
Yeah.
You could 5-foot step and then do it.
I feel like that'd be too far.
What do you mean? I stabbed a man from around the corner.
Well, I mean, it's a little different here. Like, we've kind of offset the grid at this
Was
place.
that on purpose, John, or was that just coincidental?
If you're close enough to get your hand out there, he can take a swing at that hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This guy's probably, like, with you and me both attacking him, I think we've got a good chance of felling him.
Okay.
So I'm going to,
Take that AOP?
yes, while I still have a bardic performance happening.
Yep.
Okay,
Why
what's
are you
your
rolling?
armor class?
My armor class is 16.
Doesn't even matter! He misses on the AOP.
Wait, I was just attacking him.
Oh, you were attacked. Shit.
Okay, in that case.
Doesn't even matter times 2.
Yeah! That's a 19. That hits.
That hits, yeah. Do your sweet damage.
Okay, 1d6 plus 1. 4 damage. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, another great gash. You nick him in the side.
Gashby.
Oh, I knew as soon as I said it, someone was gonna do that.
Oh, I just knew it.
No.
Maybe.
Mad. Alright, after Enthus, it's Spara.
Alright,
Finish.
knock him down.
Alright, study target and charge, I guess.
I don't think you're gonna be able to. Because charge is a full round action.
Alright, and then I'll just do a move.
You can do either or. You're getting flanking though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just move and then
You,
attack them.
you can do without the study target bonus.
Yes, I can. Move and attack, so the flanking bonus is
Plus
+2.
two.
Plus 2.
+2, +1.
So
+2,
you're at
+1 for
plus 7.
+3.
Are you charging as well?
No. There's not enough space.
Well, I mean,
There's 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll
That's
charge.
minimum charge. Yeah.
So, charge, flanking, bardic performance, that's 4.
That's
plus
5.
9, I
So,
think.
+9?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 14.
Nope. One below his
You.
armor class. Alright, he hears the patter of your footsteps and the sort of animal noises you're making as like the hunt is on. And he spins around and catches the rapier point on his shield, deflecting it just in time to save his ghibli bits. This guy at least is holding on. He's doing the Drow people proud.
He is surrounded, though.
Yeah, he is
He is
Mondo
not
fucked.
long for this.
Yeah, he is
He's
Okay,
fucking
well, it's his
dunking
turn.
us.
Alright, what kind of target would a drow choose? Elf, tempting. Crippled old man about to die.
Very tempting.
Guy who stabbed him in the back. Oh!
He killed his other two friends.
Oh, this is a hard decision. He rolls a 1d3 to decide. His mental 1d3 has come up with a Rhodey's number.
Oh, cool.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
What?
Alright, he crit fails that rapier attack. I don't even know. This provokes AOPS from you.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay,
I-
I miss.
Plus at
Okay,
plus nine.
I'm just rolling to assist your attack.
Okay. Roll to assist.
Basically, I am just gonna charge him in the charge at him as he lets his guard down.
Mhm.
Shield first, and then I'm gonna collapse. Oh no, it's an AOP, not attack of opportunity. It's an AOP, not a standard action, so I don't beat up from this.
Up to you.
I don't even. You really should. I'm gonna say you don't lose consciousness, but you need to be on the ground after this, if that's
Okay.
acceptable.
Nope.
Nope,
All
not
right.
successful in my
So, I am getting a flanking bonus.
Yes.
No charge bonus,
No charge.
so I'm down to plus 7.
Mm.
Alright. That's a 19,
Roll to
baby.
confirm.
That's 16.
Alright, so he goes for a shot at a Rhodey's, just take someone out of the picture. Enthis,
Is that
but
successfully crit?
he slips on the ground a bit, starts to lose his balance, stumbles. Enthis goes, but he dodges his head. Sorry, what was your second one?
16.
Yeah, it is.
This guy is as good as gone.
Misses. Rhodey's challenges, slams into him, and he like stumbles backwards, but he's slipping on the rock now. He is way off balance, and then
2d6
Spara.
plus what?
yeah, roll your damage.
2d6 plus 6. 2d6 plus 2. Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
I agree.
please roll.
So that's 9.
That's 2d6 plus 2.
That's 7.
9.
So
9 is 9, yes.
And Spara, you catch him on that slipping, stumbling motion and just skewer him.
What a kill hog.
I mean, just in the back, but like up into the back.
like a shish kebab situation.
Yeah, you hit along.
Does he just fall back into it?
Yeah, he sort of slips into the rapier point and sort of hangs there before his weight pulls the rapier down and he slides off. He's dead.
You got every kill, man. I mean, that's pretty fitting because you're the one who is actually decent at killing things. I'll get good at killing things, but right now I'm not the best.
Right now it is.
I am at my peak killing potential right now when things have single hit dice and I can reasonably one-shot them with biting words.
Rhodey's, you
It's all downhill from here.
press yourself against the cave wall and slide to the floor, feeling the pulse of your racing heartbeat in your palm as you keep it over the wound.
Alright, I don't want to use channel energy right now because they're just going to come back up. So, I guess I'll use, I don't know, should I? Should I try to get you to a different room? And then use...
Oh, Rhodey's is the only one of you that took damage, right?
I
Yeah,
could just coup de grace them.
I guess so, yeah. I don't want to expend my spells, though. Channel energy is something I can use specifically for healing.
Well, it's your call. Do you want all the Drow 100% dead?
Anthus, you know, in a... Just this once, I don't think Anthus cares about him.
North Island.
Yeah.
The question is, who's who? Please leave your racially explosive comments in the comments.
Alright. Well...
Israel.
What?
You absolute man.
What?
Israel is a country. Alright. So you guys decide what you're doing with the bodies and your friend. I'm
So-
going to go get paper towels to clean
So
this
is
up.
the plan that I just coup de grace the drows?
Anthus isn't going to stop you is the thing.
Okay. Did you
You seen that picture of the basketball player shrugging?
I don't believe so.
He's just like, it's a dude playing for like the Lakers and he just goes,
Alright, so you're gonna kill him?
yep. So Sparta takes a dagger out from his coat and just sets to work, planting it in each of their throats.
Alright, so you make sure the one at the top of the hill is completely dead. And you get to the second one, and as you're killing him, you hear the voice of the woman at the bottom. Not me, in Elvish. Who speaks Elvish?
I speak Elvish.
I don't speak Elvish.
You don't speak Elvish. Alright.
Okay.
No,
And why's that?
can help! Ah! Stop it! No, look, you need to, you don't know what the hell with the tunnels. I know what's going on.
All right.
Stop me from bleeding out. I'll tell you anything you want to know, okay?
Okay, I'm
You're
gonna roll.
not seriously
we should-
gonna trust her, are you?
What am
Well,
I gonna do? Am I gonna shoot you? No. Please.
I think we should roll sense motive to
Alright.
see if she's like being genuine there, because and this is good reason not to trust Drow as well.
I got a 13
do we
on sense.
want
I'm gonna say Erodes is close enough to unconscious that he is not contributing to this decision.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 13 on sense motive.
Alright.
Can I try to do it? Can I try? Here.
Yeah, you can try it. If you want.
Alright, I'll just roll whether or not she's serious. Okay, yeah, as far as you can tell, she doesn't want to die. That is her number one priority in the entire universe, and she would sell her entire species down the line if that meant she could avoid dying. Yeah. You get a pretty strong impression she's not planning anything to pull on you. She is not in a position where she can lie or, come up with a convincing lie.
Do you trust her? I don't trust her.
I'll hear her out.
Alright.
All right. So are the other two Drow dead now, though?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna channel energy now.
Okay.
1. I think Anthus is doing this intentionally. I gotta wait for Greer to come back out though. Greer, you just healed 1 point of hit points.
Alright, so
Only one?
Yeah, because I rolled channel energy.
Oh yeah, channel energy. Okay, well I can cure myself. So.
You're conscious now, which is the thing. I feel like you're gonna just throw out those dice and just magic everywhere. You know, like you're playing that one knockoff of Duel Monsters, where they use dice instead.
That's a thing going back to memory.
Back content.
My version.
Okay, I cure light myself to back.
alright,
be
and
back
a
to
single
full.
point of healing stabilizes, but doesn't completely
Okay. Well, you're not bleeding anymore.
Okay. She's still lying there. She's not making an effort to get up, but she relaxes her hands a little bit and looks down at her.
Anthus starts pulling a Drenic, and she begins sharpening her saber, just like right over her.
I got you. We're clear. I'm good.
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Up there.
She was looking at Spar when she said that.
What do you mean?
Where did you come from?
Cosmically?
What?
The abyss.
Okay. Whatever you want. I'm scared. I'm helping. Are you wanting to make an intimidate check to make sure that she doesn't try to get smart?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Let's have you guys roll an intimidate check.
Just
Pick one of you
collectively.
to make it, and whoever's assisting. Erodis, you can help too.
Do you have ranks in Intimidate?
I have plus 10 intimidate.
Okay. Erodes would probably be a good option. Spara as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Erodi is just doing a Mr. Belter stare as they intimidate.
Yeah.
Okay, assist.
Roll to assist.
That is a 10.
I got a 16.
So
Well, it's
plus
an 11.
4.
Yeah.
So this becomes a 12. So 22 intimidate.
Wow. This dice has never worked for me, and it's not working for these guys.
baby!
I think it's weighted wrong. Yeah. So Enthus does her her sword polishing. Spear polishing is different.
Oh, wizard staff as an elf at the end.
Trap remix.
Oh no!
Yeah, Spar is like doing his glinting eyes of the abyss at her, and Erodius just walks down the hall methodically, pops a squat, and looks at her
Yeah,
with like
I
look
feel-
of someone looking at it like an insect that talked in class.
Oh yeah. I feel like for elves, like elderly humans might be kind of unsettling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, God, you got there that quickly, and that's like something that elves don't really look like when
Elves
they get
don't look old when they die. They just there are
Yeah.
some things you might be able to tell about an elf's appearance, but they aren't really withered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like got her eyes fixed on you and like, okay, what do you want to know? What do you need to know? Can you speak Elvish?
Only I can, I'm afraid.
Oh, all right. So we probably couldn't have had the exchange,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
Oh, well.
She did say, "Where did you come from in Elvish at Sparta?"
The abyss.
Yeah.
Well, I think Antha said up there. Well, down there from some interpretations,
Okay.
right?
What?
I mean, I suppose the abyss isn't really anywhere in particular, is it?
I don't know.
We're just bantering in common right
What
now.
do you want to do? What do you want to tell me?
Do you know where the Greenland brothers are? Two
I
humans.
don't know the name. Greenland Brothers. Brothers. Okay. Okay.
those
Were they the
called?
leaders here?
Ask her who
Oh,
those
yes, most likely. Did you do something about them?
Yes. We were sent up to clear out this cave network. We heard it was inhabited.
Well, you
Someone
see,
was
you've
moving.
just cheated us out of 100 gold pieces in a live.
500.
Well, I mean, like 100. We can still get like the 400. Well, you see, we were supposed to bring them back alive, so you must understand that that's quite an inconvenience
Because
for
waiting
us.
for it to be our problem, eh? Yeah, same side. We just want them gone. One of them is still alive, okay?
Okay, that's about 50 gold back in our pockets.
Sure.
Well, let's hope they are.
And the bodies, yeah, you want the body of the other one? So I tell you where the body of the other one is, and tell you where the living one would be. And then you let me walk.
Does this sound...
I can't speak the language.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just like relating this back to you guys, and we're speaking in a language she doesn't know, which is even more intimidating.
You can take me to a Menti village. You can take me to wherever you come from. Turn me in. They'll watch me or something. Look.
That does sound like a good idea. What do you think about turning her in?
Oh, maybe we could chuck her into that fountain in the Church of Baylor.
As humorous as that would be, I think.
Hey, no dumping broads in our holy water.
Hey, what you doing? Hey! Oh, you're getting it all dirty.
I mean, there's not
All of
really
her
any,
lustful desires are getting in there.
not really any. I mean, I suppose they could. There'd be a case to be made for murder of the ones that didn't have a bounty on their heads. It would be a tough case to actually secure her on once we brought her to civilization, but yeah, we can let authorities handle it.
I mean, blood will be on our hands regardless of what happens, but I'd like to keep them as clean as we can manage.
Yes.
Yeah, her eyes are just going back and forth between you.
Yeah.
She can't understand what you're saying, but
Yeah,
she's just,
exactly.
radiating terror.
It's very intimidating when powerful people are talking about you in a language you don't understand.
It is probably worth mentioning. Sparta has spent this entire time crouched on the floor, right next to her head, with his dagger still out.
This
He
is
is-
not a happy situation.
He is right down next to her face.
All right. Well, I think we'll take you back to Alba,
Yeah.
and we'll just leave it to the patrician. The patrician.
Good. Yeah. I can do things for elves.
Maybe the college wants one of
I
them.
can start over. I can have a life, right?
Well, yeah, maybe they will have a use for drow blood. Yeah, Anthus said that in Elvish. Let's get you tied up.
Okay.
Don't want you going anywhere.
Hmm.
All right.
All right. Okay, so I'll tell you. Body of Greenland Brother A. He's over there by the entrance and just on the other side of that. So that.
We should
In the room?
Yes.
Okay.
We should pick up those torches and
Like we
illuminate the
hold
area.
up the torch over his face, and that's like
Yeah.
what his face was.
He's the one closest to the door.
All right. Sabara, would you mind removing his head?
No problem. Spar removes one of his kukris and
There are
sets to work.
some nasty
Picture of heroism in this.
There's sort of nasty cuts on his face, like that were probably not inflicted in combat per se, but
Yeah.
still, yeah, you could reasonably tell it's his face. Positive energy can also repair a corpse to make it look better and like
Yeah.
more like it did when it was live. You can't bring him back from that though.
No. And not unless you got a raised dead spell.
Yep.
All right, everyone
We
be
ain't
Jared.
wasting that money.
All right.
then.
Put that in a bag or something.
I don't have a bag. I put it in my water skin.
It's not gonna fit in that. Wrap it in a bedroll. I don't know. Whatever.
Would you
Whatever's
like to
the.
volunteer a bedroll?
Whatever.
We
no.
could just cut off some of the body's clothing.
Well, I mean, we're just taking the
Well,
head.
we've already got the head.
Wrap it in his
Oh
jacket.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap it
Yeah.
in his
Okay.
jacket.
There we go. Whatever makes it so that we can carry it without having to touch it.
Honestly, Sparta's plan was just to hold it in one of his hands like a bag.
Yeah,
of
like while he's
groceries.
fighting these people, he's just like, whoa, almost dropped it. Don't want to damage it. People won't recognize it.
That's good money right there.
Okay, loot all of the corpses and not quite a corpse.
Okay.
Do we have somewhere we can put her? Like, is there, yeah, well, I mean, is there like... I mean, actually taking her outside would probably be a good idea.
We'll find out where the next Greenland brother is.
Yeah.
She isn't in fighting condition, like, I'm not saying being below 0 hit points necessarily knocks you out, because it makes certain things easier and more probable, because, you know, people don't have a buffer of unconscious in real life anyways, like. But she definitely is not going to be moving under her own accord, she is in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So until she can be conscious enough to negotiate, for now. That's just what I'm saying, but you guys can be pretty confident she's not moving for the near future. Ropes are still probably a good idea.
Yeah. One of our sets of ropes to
So
tie.
all 3 of the Drow have leather armor.
Okay. Oh, are you keeping track of this?
Yep.
Okay.
It's now in my wagon. It's now Stoof for the wagon.
Yep, Stufen's the wagon. That's what it's called now.
Yep.
Okay. Well, great. I actually don't really like keeping track of this stuff
Oh
that
man,
much.
it is a callback.
Yeah.
What?
Just having stuff in our wagon.
But part of this campaign, I wanted it to feel like our older adventures, and
Yeah.
And in the first adventure, we were storing our loot in a wagon we had picked up, so we were calling it Stufen's wagon.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
was that
remember
Dorks or
No, that was
NQ 2012?
no. For
that was Barovia?
yeah.
Holy shit! I forget so much over the years, but I'm glad I remembered that.
I believe
We might find that very wagon.
Damn!
That wagon canonically has been constructed at this point.
Yeah, like if we ever meet like Equitus and John Stone the Exorcist.
Var is going to meet them at some point.
Yeah. You see, this is the stuff I love. I love like tying back into old things.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
Good feeling.
Okay, so
Please
three
don't
leather
kill any of our
armors.
old characters. You're gonna make a continuity problem. You can kill John Stone at some point. He was confirmed to have died at a certain point, and
And
ironically,
Equitus, we really don't know anything about what happened to him.
you can probably kill that guy too. You can kill Var. I mean, I hope you don't. But I'm not like enforcing your
Listen here, you little shit. If you kill that piece of ass,
That's the best looking wizard.
I will pull out your eye sockets and shove them up your fucking urethra.
Anyways,
Something,
we were
something.
looting.
Codex of Polachi does not support this action.
I should get
Like
it.
Polachi appears.
Let's stop threatening violence over sexual tension and get to something more wholesome,
so
like
like praying for a
pillaging
drow
corpses.
encounter.
Like threatening violence over gold.
Yes, yes. And the bound drow woman you are now stripping of her armor.
Yes.
On brand. Yeah, part of her is conscious enough to appreciate the irony of ending up the way drow treat most things, but most of her is just in a lot of pain and fear.
But yeah.
She's making choking, sobbing noises that are, part sorrow and part loss, part fear and part frustration.
Yeah. Ethis says in a sort of rural dialect of Elven, don't feel good, do it.
maybe the barest glimmer of reception of that phrase crosses her face before another wave of pain hits.
Yeah.
But yeah, she heard that. That's in there. Okay, so sorry, we have 3 sets of leather armor,
Yep.
3 light steel shields, covered in delightful drow designs. Lots of spiders.
Spoilers.
Yep. 3 rapiers,
Those sell for pretty good.
2 hand crossbows,
Alright.
Those will be nice.
None of us can use them, but
42 bolts between them, counting the one that went off in the room.
Okay.
6 doses of drow poison.
ooh, drow poison.
I believe that sleeps folks.
What?
15.
I believe drow poison sleeps folks.
Yes.
Okay, that could be helpful.
And 39 gold pieces. You can
Hey,
probably
we could feed her a little bit of it. Then we really wouldn't have to worry about her.
I feel like that's a waste of resources.
Yeah, but it is. At this point, we know she's not coming anymore.
And like, even if she was, her fucking off is not worth the like 100 gold worth that the poison is,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah,
Because poison is fucking expensive.
it is. But 6 doses? We kind of lucked out.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta use that.
On the corpses that were dead upon us.
There's also 39 gold pieces.
Yep.
This ship to 9 gold pieces. So that's 13 for each of us. I'm just gonna write that down now, if that's alright.
Okay, we can divide that up right away.
You also find a small obsidian religious artifact. It's a shape it's clearly a work shape, but you can't really tell what.
Knowledge religion?
Worn on a necklace around one of them. Yeah, you can roll that.
Alright, I got that was a 13, so that's 21.
All right, that is. yeah. You think this
Is it wolf?
a sigil, not of Lolth, but of a demon lord that is also revered among the drow.
Okay, a real nasty one.
Yes. Fucking demons.
Demons!
Okay, so it's made out of obsidian.
Yes.
Huh?
And the female is wearing an intricate silver bracelet on one arm.
Oh man, if Spada finds out these guys worship demons.
Um,
Oh boy.
Not all demons.
yeah.
Hashtag.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthus doesn't really think that's important enough to say anything.
Okay,
I assume you take
It's
the
just like,
bracelet.
oh, it's just a demon lord.
yeah, taking the bracelet.
Yeah,
What
she
Spada
mumbles a
doesn't
small
know
come
can't
on
hurt her.
in undercommon when you take that, but doesn't make any move to resist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your loot.
Well, she probably stole that silver from someone.
What about the human corpses?
Okay, so these guys, bunch of smelly peasants and things. Not a whole lot here. They're all wearing clothes of some kind. From everyone in the room, you managed to scrounge together maybe 12 silver pieces. That's like all the stuff they had that wasn't immediately taken by the drow as being interesting.
So 4 each?
Yes, mostly in the form of copper, but I'm not going to make this ridiculous.
Not
Yeah,
not
gold?
getting into not getting into
For silver.
We're not playing to coal. We don't have to keep track of everything in copper pieces.
Okay.
You don't have to do that in coal either.
No, we have to.
Aside from
actually.
that, you find 3 daggers, a couple of handmade clubs.
the daggers.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
A couple of handmade
Scar gets the
clubs.
daggers.
And, let's see, there's like 8 there's 8 bottles of cheap wine. There were a few more, but they've been drunk, so, I mean, unless there's like a bottle recycling program, you probably don't want that. And,
We could poison some of the wine.
yeah, a few days worth of food.
Drow poison is injury based, not consumption based.
Fuckers.
It would probably just upset their stomachs a whole lot.
Honestly, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. I mean, there are lots of poisons that are perfectly fine to go for your digestive system, but if they're in their blood,
Like snakes.
yeah.
Pretty much all
Because
snake
they,
poison.
have to be able to eat that.
Yeah. Pretty much all snake venom you can just drink. You can take like shots of snake venom and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Better not have a cut in your mouth, though.
Yes.
I just had a tonsillectomy. Time to have my favorite drink.
Yeah, don't drink rattlesnake poison if you just went to the dentist. That's not a
Instant.
generally speaking, that's a bad idea.
Yeah,
It's like that by dumb. It's like that bit in New Vegas when you're in Prim and the one lady's like, I make a mean rad scorpion casserole, just bring me their poison glands and I can cook them up for you. Don't worry, the poison's totally safe if you just eat it. Gives it a nice smoky flavor. Unless you got a cut on the inside of your mouth, because that'll kill you dead.
Well, that'll kill you dead. The Ruby Nash, that was her name.
Yep, Ruby Nash. It was
New
such,
Vegas has such great minor NPCs that you
Yeah.
only talk to for a few things.
oh, it was such a fucking New Vegas
They got
moment.
real quiet because they realized what we would do.
We're like, Easy Pete. Easy Pete's not important at all.
He's just a gift.
I remember Griffin's blogging about our New Year's extravaganza and my distress at the fact that you killed Easy Pete.
I did
You
kill-
soulless son of a bitch.
Dude, that character was a monster. My first character in New Vegas, Conrad, he was terrible. He was just the worst human being. The only reason he survived as long as he did is because he had NCR uniforms and Legion uniforms.
And also, he could load his previous save.
And also that.
Chim, man.
Oh, he was a nightmare. What a god-awful human
Chim?
being.
Chim.
Oh, was that from Morrowind?
Yes.
Right.
Technically, it's an Elder Scrolls thing.
Right.
It's what lets the player character save and reload.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just a concept?
Yeah, at some point,
Yeah,
Dr.
like-
Vivek and he says that you've reached an understanding of the metaphysical concept of Chim, which allows you have to like really deeply understand the universe, and doing so gives a very good chance of your body consciousness disappearing into like the world soul as you perceive how vast reality is. But if you maintain your sense of self while understanding Chim, you're able to manipulate reality in certain ways, and one of those ways is that the Morrowind main character, the Nerevarine, that's the explanation for being able to save and reload. He can bend reality around himself.
Yeah, the reason like Vivek just fucking dies if you attack him
Yeah,
is because he's like,
If you attack him once he's worked out who you are, he just lets it happen because he knows it's pointless.
that is the coolest shit I've ever heard.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the kind of series you'd expect to like be kind of meta with its game mechanics. But
That's so goddamn cool.
yeah. Chim is like, you know, fantasy Buddhism, really reaching a state of understanding of the universe to the point where you can travel back through time and do things differently if you want.
Fuck, that is so cool. Got stoned off my ass and I can see the console commands. It's like I escaping reality.
Yeah, he realizes it doesn't matter.
And it's not in-universe because it's a video game. It's like you understand the world soul of
Yeah,
or
of Skyrim.
Yes.
Oh,
Of Skyrim -1. Morrowind.
-2.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
So you've acquired all these things.
Where's the other Greenland brother?
He's
Yeah, you. What? Oh yeah.
I think he's further
She tells
in.
you. So they would have taken him down to a camp further in.
How many more of your
You go
friends?
down that tunnel. There's a vertical shaft. The brothers had dropped a rope. I don't know what they were coming down here for, but there's 5 paths leading off. You want the one that's north. That she just gives a description of landmarks in the room to help you tell which way it is
Okay.
once you're down there.
How many
Question.
more? How many more of your friends out there?
Huh?
Oh well.
If we simply offer her in exchange for the Greenland brother as a hostage exchange, what would they be likely to accept that without violence?
I mean, Drow are pretty nasty.
Do you relate the question to her?
Yeah. Okay. What if we exchanged you for the other Greenland brother?
Roll sense motive.
Can we all? No, we couldn't all.
Okay, that's a 12.
No. Whatever they need him for, it's above my pay grade. You think they care about us little surface soldiers?
Hmm. That wouldn't work. How many more of your friends out there?
The commander would have taken him back to a base. There would probably be probably about 5 or 6 other warriors there with her. We left out with 5, but we had heard that someone might be sending a message up later about things going on, and they usually stay part of the detachment. Then we were going to go do sweeps of the cavern system or something, so it's likely they'll split up at some point in the near future. You might be able to catch the captain on their own, and she would probably just hand him over to you if 3 strangers got the drop on her.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
Otherwise, you could go after like one of the groups on their own and like attack them.
yes, taking them all at once would be a good idea.
No.
But we've proven ourselves to be quite good at taking them out.
Yes.
You came a bit close to falling unconscious there, but overall we did very well.
Yeah, you're scary. No problem.
Thank you.
Anyway, she wouldn't hear that.
Well, all right. As soon as this ends, Enthis just kind of turns on her mom's smile, and she says, "All right, well, we're going to go away for a little while.
Yeah.
You just sit tight, all
Are you
right?"
leaving her in the cave, or are you taking everything down to the wagon right now?
You should take everything down to the wagon.
Yeah.
Including our tied up, mostly naked drow chick.
I mean, she's got clothing under there, just not presentable day-to-day clothing.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all carry your stuff and prisoner out. When she gets into the sunlight, she just starts swearing in undercommon and squeezes her eyes way shut. Eventually, she's like just blearily looking around at the trees and up at the sky and.
I can blindfold you if that would be
No,
more to your
no,
liking.
no, I can close my eyes if it's a problem.
Shut up. She doesn't understand you.
Damn it! You keep making me.
We have to get used to, because we don't have interactions like this a lot. When we only have and that's something that is interesting about the game that we don't always take into account. When only one person knows a certain language, we can't have the face.
We can
handle
take it
everything.
as assumed that when Greer says something addressed at your captive,
Yeah.
it's related to Renthis. But it could be funnier to have, him say it, her say it, and when, Enthus can decide what she relays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because information asymmetry, that's important.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enthus holds, she believes there are good Drows. She just doesn't think there are a lot of them.
She is correct.
Yes.
Brody has heard one tale about a good Drow, and he was an edgy little piece of shit. The rest of the stories he's heard have not been credible in the least.
I can at least believe an edgy Drow being a decent guy.
Still edgy, so points off for that.
Yeah. But hey, God of Redemption and all. Maybe.
Yeah. It's hard to have hope for them sometimes. But I'll try. Alright, so we take her out, throw her in the wagon. You can speak with the horse if you get
Maybe throw a bedroll over her so no one walks by and goes, "Hey, a prisoner, I'm taking that."
I guess there's loot in the wagon that someone might want to take, and I guess from some points of view, bound women are on the list of things that they would like to take, but also a drow, so that'll probably weird them,
Let's just...
Okay, there's weird stuff going on here.
What I'm going to do is we're going to put like a blanket or something over her so that it covers her bindings so that people just think she's napping there. And so that's going to make people want to go away from that because they're like, I don't want to steal from some drow that's sleeping in broad daylight. I don't know. I feel like
that feels like it's too likely to get an entire village full of pitchforks pointed in our general direction.
Well, I don't know. We're going to have to worry about that anyway. We've got a tiefling.
Tiefling drow power couple.
That could be cute, You could have something nice there.
Probably happened.
Yeah.
Probably.
Drow probably have tieflings.
Probably with both of them being evil, most of the time.
Almost certainly.
Oh, you're so awful, babe. Babe, you're the worst.
Okay.
Alright, let's...
Somewhere.
Once I extract the last sliver of screaming from your anguished body, not that you'll have a tongue to put your anguish to words, then I will finally cut your throat. Shnooka! So bad! How's my little girl?
Somewhere, somehow, every paladin in Vizig just shuddered in disgust.
Let's make big strong deep women.
Moving
I'm a
on.
lot better now. He plays with me. God, stop! Just kill me!
Paylor, take me now!
I'll tell you whatever you want.
Alright. Is that where we're gonna call it for now?
Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, we're happy with that session?
Yeah, I liked how we just fucking dicked on him.
That was endlessly satisfying for Sparta.
We have had 3 total combat encounters in this campaign, and they've all gone exceptionally well.
Yeah, I gotta start giving you more opponents and smarter ones, but you're fighting smart, and I respect that, and yeah.
That's something that should be rewarded with success.
Not punished with arbitrarily more difficult combats.
Yeah.
Yeah.